Anybody is interested to do?
Sir, installation part, it takes a long process now, sir. It will simply, we have to take much time for that. Will you please continue with the Koha Mark 21, sir?
No. Actually, that is the main objective of this webinar is we have to show the installation. It will not take time because he is a technical person. He knows that one. So first he has to finish that one. That's the main.
Okay, okay, sir. Done. Yeah.
So I will start with installation. Okay. So I will explain step by step how it works the installation process.
Yes, sir.
ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Okay, one thing I want to mention, what is this webinar? It is a live stream in my YouTube channel also. So recorded part will be left. If you miss something, you can go for that video also. That video, that YouTube channel link also, I will send it at the end of this session.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you, sir.
Proceed.
Amma.
So this is the SSH server. Right now, if you type this IP address in the browser, you can see a demo Koha installed. Okay, so I will just type it here, the IP address. So
we can't see the video, sir.
Sorry?
We can't.
Sorry, madam?
Sir, installation process you are doing right now because we can't
Yes.
see the video, sir.
No, you just.
I think it's visible, right? It is. I'm shared the screen.
Yeah, it is visible. It is clearly visible. You just tap and double click. Tap it. On that screen, you just.
Should I continue?
Your screen is not visible. Sir,
It is visible.
It is visible, ma'am.
Mahesh sir, how are you?
Fine.
Fine. Okay, let me continue. So first we are going to install what we say PHP 7.4. So PHP 7.4 it is not on the official site. Okay, so for that we need to add one repository. So we first update it, then we will install the what we say repository.
I request all
கையெல்லாம் அடியெல்லாம் இது முளைச்சிக்கின்னு செடி முளைச்சிக்கின்னு
At the end of the session, I will share the what we say the file for the what is the step we have for Niranjan sir.
அது நைஸா எழுதி அதுமே நல்லா பார்த்து
Okay, we have added the repository here. So let's move on and install what we say the PHP 7.4 here. After adding the repository, we need to update it also because it will what we say we will get some links from that repository. So this is the command which is going to install PHP 7.4. So many users have been facing the issue of white screen here. It is the main issue of installation of PHP 7.4. So there are mainly three reasons where you get a white screen in what we say in Inout management installation. First is the correct version. If you are using PHP above 8, it will not work. It will show you white screen. The second is this command. Okay, so in this command, we are installing some dependency, or you can say modules in the system. So these modules are mandatory to work in our management system. So many people skip this step, and later on it will show you white screen. And the third reason is the permissions. If you don't have appropriate permissions for Inout directory, then it will show you white screen. Many people are using 777 permission for what we say for Inout directory, which is a very wrong practice. It is not according to standard. It can compromise your system. So I don't recommend it. Later we are installing libapache module where it will connect with PHP will be connected with Apache. So here are the installation of what we say PHP PHP 7.4. So if I check, it will show you PHP 7.4. Sometimes if we miss something in this command, like example, we missed to enter 7.4 here. Okay, then it will install automatically libapache mod PHP for 8. PHP 8 version, which will not work properly, and in the version it will not show you PHP 7.4. It will show you PHP 8 only. So and for that to work with the Apache PHP 7.4, you need to install libapache mod PHP 7.4 only. Sometimes what happens, by default in the system PHP is installed and it is activated by default 8, the latest version 8 or 8 point star something. So to change it, you have to use A2N and A2 like this command A2 A2 enable and A2 disable command to enable and disable the PHP versions. For that, you need to follow the same procedure, and at the end, you have to make PHP 8 point something head that should be disabled, and PHP 7.4 should be enabled. So we will move next to the downloading what we say Inout files. So I will be preferring Git to install. So this command, what it will do, it will clone the repository of Inout management system into your home directory. So this is the simplest way to get verified download. So you will not miss anything. Like sometimes what happens if you download the zip, some files are missing. Like many people have complained to me, like dbcon.php file is missing and some files are missing. So if you go to git clone command, it will it will make sure that all files are present. So as we see here, there is an Inout file here. So, to move this file to the htdoc folder. Okay, so we are moving this file like this is Inout. So this directory is used for opaque files. Okay, opaque front-end files. So htdocs is referred to opaque front-end files. So if you see here, we will go later in the htdocs, so you will see the opaque files also are present in the htdocs. So the people who are giving what we say permission like 777 to the Inout directory, okay, it can cause like to upload some files in your like it is a vulnerable system for and it is not good for your Koha also. So for that we are using here for the permission we are using 775, which is which will give you access as a root user full access, and other users it will give you 5 access, and from outside the system it will give you 5. So what is the meaning of 5? 5 is the only read access, read and execute. So for the other users and the web access, who is the web accessing the Inout system, it will give you only read and execute option. Here R refers to all the files inside Inout directory. So you don't need to do individually. So this permission will be applied inside all, including Inout, all the inside files. The next command is so the next command is changing the ownership of a file. So why this is important? Sometimes like most this is the htdoc directory is owned by root user, so we need to change that so that our data can be supported. So we are going to use here the www data dash data user. Okay, so this user having a limited access to the Koha, so it is just for a security reason. You can if you want, you can skip this step. Again, R stands for all the files inside what we say inside the Inout directory. So next we are going to set up the my database. Sorry, database for the Inout system. Some users are using as a sudo login for MySQL login. Okay, so what problem occurs here? So if you use sudo command for the MySQL login, so it will give access only to the sudo users. Okay, it will not give you general access. So sometimes error may come out like connection failed. For that purpose, the user should be accessible in without sudo mode, like this one, MySQL uroot and p. Another what we say, another substitution is there for this. Like I recommend to use a specific different user for the Inout management system. Do not use your same Koha user for Inout system. So let's create the database. Then we will give privileges to root user so that it can be accessible easily. Here one more issue is occurred, like some systems using what we say public IP or sometimes 127.0.0.0.1. So that time what happened, even if you log in through normal user, it will not give you access in the core, in the other applications like Inout management system. So here, instead of using localhost here, okay, you can use a percentage sign. So it will give you system-wide access to that user. Okay, so this command is specifically for giving privileges to the user who is going to access the Koha as well as Inout management system. So the star meaning is all database and from all on all tables. So if you want to go user specific way, so then you can replace the first star from first star to specifically Inout library database. So I'm doing this general so that it is a deep technical thing. So I'm doing this general. This will not harm your computer in any way. Okay. So we will move ahead. So here database creation is done. Okay, so let's move to the what we say Inout directory and dump the sample data into database so that we can start using it. So first we are moving into Inout directory. Then we are executing this command. So this command stands for like MySQL uroot p. So lib is our database, and this lesser than sign is used to get file from data from a specific SQL file. So in the DB directory we have inout.sql file. So this file is file is uploaded into the lib database. Okay. So next is we need to add the credentials into Inout system. So we are going to change here. So this is the file where we are going to change the credentials. So sometimes you get error like 404 or like sometimes 500 error. So this because of server name is localhost. So some people, some users, what we say, they use some different IP address, like as I mentioned earlier, like 127. This stands for Inout database, that is lib, and this is one is the Koha library. So, save this file, we are using Control O and enter, and then we can exit this file. So right now it is done. Okay. So if we click, if we go to the just a second. So installation is done here. So we need to access the IP address so that see if we see key if it is working or not. Mm, So right now I'm getting widescreen here as many users get. Okay, so we will solve this problem here and see what will be the solution. So let me share the screen with you guys. So if you see here, this is the IP address we have used, and this was the installation process for the Inout management system. So before moving further, if you have any doubts in installation, you can ask so that we can move further.
So most of them, they'll get the error in the part of giving the privileges. Before that one step, most of them, they will
Sorry,
get stuck.
sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Can you please repeat it, sir?
No, most of them, while installing, they will stuck in the place of privilege. That place.
Okay, let me explain it to you. So this is the command here for the flush privilege. Sorry, all privileges. So this command has what we say many like most important impact on the Inout management systems authentications. So let me explain you bit by bit so that we can according to situation we can change this command. Okay, if this command is not executed properly, the flush privilege command will not work. Okay, so let me tell you, grant all stands for like creating, deleting and modifying the data from table or database or tables. So all privileges means it is giving you a full rights. Okay, on after on it is showing star.start. The first star is stands for the databases, and star is means all databases presently currently available in your MariaDB. Okay, star. So for specific user you can change this star to the specific database. And star. The second star meaning is tables inside that database. Okay, so if you want to give a specific table inside a database access, so you can change it to this thing. So star means star dot star means it is giving you all database access plus all tables access. So why we are using star dot star here? Because the single this user which is root is going to access Koha database also, as well as it is going to access what we say Inout management data also. So we need star dot star here. Okay, so then it will come this line, that is the root at localhost. Okay, so root is the user which is we are going to use in Inout and as well as for the Koha database. And the localhost stand for the host of your system. So by default it is the localhost, like your system is using localhost as a host. Some systems uses a single IP address called 127.0.0.1. And if you want to run Inout management system in another system, instead of Koha system, so you can add that IP address here of the server system so that it can access it. And like the last option, sometimes the error doesn't go away. So for that you need to give like inside system, like inside a DHCP server, whatever IPs are present, they can access it. For that we are going to use a percentage sign for it. So percentage, instead of here what we say in the local host, it is coming percentage means you have whatever your DHCP server is containing the IP address, that all IP address can access this what we say, this database through this command. So identified MySQL root is stand for like the password will be MySQL and it will be identified with the MySQL. So this will give you privileges to access and write the data into the database. So I hope it clears your doubts.
Okay.
So any other doubts, if you have, you may ask.
Excuse me. Namaskar. Myself, Mahesh Palavatu from Kerala. And I do have a doubt that can we create a separate user, MySQL user for the Inout database?
Sorry, sir. Your voice is little bit like.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
And can't we create and use a separate MySQL user for the Inout database?
Yes, sir. That is the recommended step.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
If you see my blog, I use a different user for for Inout systems.
I do also usually create a separate MySQL user for Inout
Yes, so it will make sure कि आपका system जो है वो मतलब it should work correctly, because if you are doing the root access, it will be a little problem for you if your students is like
So every power should be given to the specific MySQL user for the
yes. So this grant all privileges. This command will be dependent on, like, it will be applicable to a specific user. So if you have 2 users, okay, you can mention it here.
So it's always better to create and use a separate user for the Inout database, isn't it?
Yes. That's what I'm telling you.
So most of them, they're raising hands.
Okay. You can speak, sir.
If anybody have doubts, and also the installation step and everything, it's a live stream in the YouTube channel. And, whenever you get doubt, and you can go through that channel and you can clear your doubts also. I shared the link in the YouTube channel also. In future, you can go through that.
Let me explain some things. If anyone don't have doubts, so that we can like move on to the next topic.
Yeah. You can. I think if anybody have doubts, you can ask directly, and otherwise we can proceed for next step.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can I ask you one question?
Yes,
I have one question. Hello.
Yes. Go on.
Yeah, I have one question, sir.
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
The problem is, after the installation is done, after I have login into Inout system, it's giving one error, that is invalid query number 2. It's giving like that. What could be the reason?
So this reason is for like if it can be your USN number, sir. Okay. Or it can be a string which is not fit into the database. What we say, length of the, like, if the string is exceeding the length, then it will show the same error. So we need to check that. We need to check
Do
that.
you think it's because of the name of database? If you change the database name, that invalid query error will come.
Yes, sir. Yes. Example. Right now, the permission we have to insert an email address is 50 characters of length. If you exceed the 50 characters, it will show you the errors. So there are many inputs in the Koha. Okay, in the Inout management system. So they have some length limitation. So if you exceed that limit, it will show you the error. and you need to figure it out from which type, what you are entering here, which is causing this error. So that accordingly we can rectify it.
Okay, I've always sent an email, but till now I have not get any response.
Yeah, sir. Because sir, because like so many emails I have get, well, I'm really sorry about that thing.
Okay.
I get a lot of emails, and as I run a company, so I need to give a specific time for in-out management system. And yes, I'm planning for like I'm in touch with many librarians here, and I'm planning to give a day from a week to continue on working on this project. So
Okay.
sorry for the inconvenience. Like, but we will definitely solve the issue. It is not a like major issue. So
is it a minor issue?
yes, it is a very minor issue, sir. If you have a PHP MyAdmin installed in the system, you can solve it by yourself also.
Okay, that I have no idea how to do it. PHP, I don't know.
Okay, no, it is not about the PHP. It is just about the database, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
so if the database name is changed, for example, Koha library, it's not Koha library, it's something else. That
Yes.
Error will come. That invalid.
No, sir.
query?
It will not. No, sir. That error will not come here.
Okay.
Let me see if I can show you.
Please.
And one thing I would like to mention, in the earlier version, suppose you entered email address like more than 15 character, like it used to give errors. And also phone numbers also. If you enter more than 10 or 11 characters,
Yes.
it used to give errors. But in new version, it is rectified. If you installed, if you migrated or if you upgrade to Koha Inout Management 5.3 version, this error has been rectified. That is also one thing I would like to bring your kind notice.
So in many in many institutions, sir, whatever the main identifier to use to identify the patron is different. Like some like from here in Karnataka, from VT University, we have a alphanumeric, right? In some institutions which is having special characters also. So also that time also it will what we say it can show you error, the same error like invalid query. My system is little bit slow, so it is taking time to display. Is it visible, sir?
I think. Yeah. Now it is visible.
Okay. So here I have login into database. Okay, and change the use library so that we can what we say check the library also. And this is the command desk users. Okay, or there are other commands also. So it will like show tables, will show you all the tables. So right now these many tables are here. Okay, so let me give you the example of the user table. Okay, so I don't know now. Okay, so here you see, sir, there is a column called type. Okay, this is the field, and like These are the two main, what we say, two columns. So int stands for integer, it is a numerical. Varchar stands for alphanumeric or special character, what we say, type of data. So in the bracket you see 15. So this number can hold up to 50 digits or 50 characters. Okay. So similar like card number. Card number stands for, like in USN or your identification number, it stands for around 15 numbers, 15 digits. So if your card number or your college ID number is exceeding 50 numbers, it will show you the same error. Okay. Name is having 50. So if it is exceeding 50, it will show you the error. So if you need to change this thing, this character length, what we say, you need to run a alter command for that. Or if you have a phpMyAdmin, which is a great option, I think. So in the phpMyAdmin, if you go there and if you, it is a very simple process. A similar table you will get in the phpMyAdmin. Just click on the change, like specific example. Take a card number and click on change, and it will show you varchar and 15. So change this number 15 to like 50 or 30, and click on save. So it will get changed. I hope this clears your doubt.
Excuse me, sir. One question.
Yes, please.
Yeah. In the card number, if we insert hash, there will be no problem.
In the where, sir? Sorry.
In the card number we used to insert, like for example, the name
Yes.
of person
Hash,
ABC
right?
/19 2022, something like that. Will it take?
It should take, sir, actually, because it's a hash is a special character.
Yeah.
And even in the programming, hash has a really important role. So for hash, you need to sanitize that process. So I think I have sanitized all the operations here. So it might not be an issue, I think so. So we need to try that thing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Any other doubts, if anybody is having?
Okay, if anybody have doubts, and we will proceed next step.
So one more thing, sir, please, mind. Regarding, after installation, everything is done, the system is ready to swipe the card, all right? The
Yes.
yes. Scanner. But the thing is that after that, the same question which I'm asking is giving invalid query. That is the only problem I'm having.
Yes, sir. That is what I have explained earlier. The shared screen you are seeing, right? Are you able to see the shared screen, sir?
Yes, I can see. Thank you.
Yes.
Sir, this is a MariaDB database, is it?
Sorry?
It is a MariaDB database.
Yes, it is a MariaDB database.
But in my case, I have not installed MariaDB. I installed MySQL only.
MySQL in the case.
If you're using Koha database, sir, I think MariaDB will be by default database. If you're going for manual installation from MySQL, the same command will be executed, sir. The commands are same. There is no difference in the commands. So desc command, it will describe you the table. Okay, show command, it will show you the tables. Okay, like use command, it will select the database. So the same command will be used. Even if you alter, if you want to alter, if you have if you are having MySQL, definitely you will be having a phpMyAdmin. So you can go to the phpMyAdmin and identify like exactly where you are getting the error. Like example, just a second, sir. I will explain you. So, sir, this is the backend of Inout management system. Is it visible, sir? Hello? Is it visible, sir?
Sir, visible actually.
Okay. For specific errors, so this is the main core file of what we say Inout management system. So this is the directory. So in the directory, if you go to process, in the operations, you will see a main file. So most errors comes from here only, because this is the main directory which will write and read data from the Koha database and write into the Inout database. Okay. I will answer your first question, that is invalid query 2. So if you are getting invalid query 2, it is specifically inside take you to the specific code is exceeding the data.
Okay.
You're getting a point, sir. Or maybe this is the reading of data. It is not a writing of data. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Invalid query. Why invalid query is showing, sir? You will get attached a MySQL report also. Why it is invalid.
Okay.
Okay. So example error will come like invalid query 2. Okay. And then comma and the exact error why it's showing the error.
Okay.
Okay. So your second doubt was if you are using hash, right? So
Yeah.
for hash in programming, sir, we can't use directly what we say hash here, right? Like this.
Okay.
So for that we need a special characters. Okay, like this.
Okay.
So this is the first one is backward slash, then forward slash. So it will consider as a forward slash.
All right.
Right. So
Thank
if you're
you.
using a slash, I have not mentioned here, but definitely there is a function called sanitize here. Okay, which will help you to sanitize this what we say this USN from whatever you're getting. So the code will be like USN sanitize function. Okay, then database connection and the string. So I think this line of code will solve your problem. So
All
if
right.
you're using hash,
Okay.
you're getting my point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this line can be solved because this will sanitize your USN number. If it is having hash, it will automatically add a backward slash before a slash, and
Okay.
it will give as input to here.
Okay.
I hope this will solve your issue, sir.
Yeah. Let me
Now
try.
we'll continue my emails.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So, any other doubt regarding installation or after installation process?
Sir, thank you. Regarding installation, I find it's very simple, very easy. You have made it such a way, like it's very simple to install.
Sir, let me tell you one thing, sir, here.
Yeah.
The installation process is very simple, sir. Okay,
Yes.
I have a document with me. Okay, I will share it with you all. Installation process is very easy. The issue comes when one or two commands have been not executed properly, the permissions, the dependency, and the PHP versions.
Right.
Okay, so if we go a step by step, like confirming all the steps are going good, then in one go you can install it, and within like 10 minutes you can install the Inout management system. So let's move on. Should I give like a tool type of to the Inout system? Like,
Yes, sir. You can proceed for the user interface part. I think.
okay.
And also, suppose you have any doubts regarding the installation and all, you can. I shared his email address, and you can contact him. Maybe he's quite busy. Whenever he get free at that time only, he'll reply. Okay, this is.
So this is the main interface. So for the first time users, you need to log in as a master. Okay, all the login credentials have been shared on the blocks. The location will be master. First, we need to do the setup for it, so that we can move further. So let's start with the setup. So it's a very simple setup. Okay, we need a college name here and default college closing time, and what you will call to your unique identification number for the users. Library closing time is used to, like, sometimes user forgot to log out from using his card. So by default, it will take the library closing time to avoid miscalculations. Okay. Then we have here new add location option and setup. In the location, you can add as many locations you want. Okay. So many people are asking me why there is no delete option for location. So this is a very entry level, or we can say basic level application. So, like example, if there is a main library and there is another one library we have added. Okay, example I will. And there are happen many transactions over the both of the locations, and in by accidentally, if you delete one of them in the reading library or main library, the data linked to it get also deleted. Okay, so that's why I didn't give here a delete option. So if you want to remove like bad spelling mistakes and what we say, if you want to delete extra rooms here, so you can delete it from the database directly. So in the database, if you see, there is a LOC table. Okay, so from LOC table, it's a very simple command: delete from LOC, and the ID is equals to 1, 2, 3, whichever ID it is having. If you which ID you want to delete. Okay, next is the setup main screen. So for the user screen, we have right now there is a new interface. If you see, there is two things coming out. One is a banner type, and one is for Inout systems. So for left side, we can use a clock, we can use the new arrivals, or we can use a quote option. And for the Inout, you can use your college name as a display name, or if you want as a banner to be published here, you can use as a banner. Okay. Then I will cover it all the master data. Then we will move to the next thing. So I will come to the user management. So the people who are the librarians who are having multiple locations added here. Okay. So they can create multiple users for logins. So there are 3 users mainly. I don't recommend to use master user as a role and give the permission. It will give you all access. Okay, you can create a user. You can select it's a user or it's admin for that particular location. User is accessible for the front screen, and admin can access that specific locations. What we say reports. Okay, so this is a simple, very simplified user management. Then I have added one backup system here. So this backup system, how it will work? It will it's like one-click backup. So if you click on the backup, it will download one file, okay, which is a backup file of only Inout database. Okay, so this file is this file will have name with a version. okay, and the date also and time also. So once you refresh this page, you will get like last time when you are taken the backup. So I think this is a useful feature for the librarians to take manual backups of your Inout system. Next, we will come to the notice. Okay, so this is the same thing which work along with the left side panel, and if the notice is activated, the clock or the quote or whatever the three options are, that will be disabled. So if you can either use notice or you use that feature. Next, we come to the reports. Okay, so over the time, I didn't change a lot. I didn't change major part in what we say in reports. Okay, it's a simple reports as it is. It was released earlier, like date-wise report. Like in the date-wise also, you have time specific time. Example, in a week, like example from morning 9 to 11, how many students are engaging? If you want that, so you can go the time from two option. Okay, if you want evening time or afternoon time, like from 12 to 3, how many students are coming, or 3 to 6, how many students are coming in the date range also. So you can access that report from here. The student-wise report, there are two types of student-wise reports. One is short and detailed. So if you enter a single USN and date, like a range of date, in the short report, it will give you the date-wise how much time he spent. Okay, and then in the detailed report, you will get like exact what time he have entered and in which location he has entered and what time he have executed. Statistical reports is very simple, sir. It will give you what we say a statistical report for a date range. Example for like single day, how many students are in and out, and how many male, female, and the staff. You can categorize that statistical report if it is available in like daily, monthly, weekly, or custom also. So this is a very simple I have kept here. So we will move to the user model. Okay.
This is a new interface.
Yes.
So I would like to ask you at this point.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I faced the error here. Once you swipe the card, no?
Yes.
The barcode scanner is
Yes.
giving that error invalid query 2. It's at this point of time.
Yes. Can you specify the user your USN number, sir? Can you read it out for me?
I just put one like 11141.
111141.
No, just 1111.
Okay. Is it a valid one?
It's giving, it's giving invalid query.
No. Is it a valid USN number? That's what I'm asking. It is. Is it existing?
Yes, it's a valid ID actually.
Okay. So there is no like hash and special character.
No, there's no hash, nothing.
Sir, we need to connect on any desk so that I can solve your problem, sir.
All right. Should I give? When are you free to connect my AnyDesk?
Yes, sir, definitely, sir. I will connect it soon because the only single query it is like reading the data from. I show you the code, right?
Okay.
So exact line number I can tell you it is a 15 line number in the main PHP file. So
Right.
here only you are getting that error.
Okay.
So we need to see like what going wrong because it's a reading query. It is not a writing query. So reading query it should not show this error.
So someone will be free to connect to my AnyDesk.
My team will contact you, sir, as soon as possible. I will connect you, sir.
Thank you so much for
Yes,
that.
definitely. So we will move to the user interface. So in the version 5.1, this field was not visible. Okay, so many librarians have raised a query about why this is not visible. So I was developed the system where it will take direct inputs. There is no need of this user field, but it confuses it created a lot of confusion. So I have added in 5.2. So if you see here, the left side is utilized for resources or information which you want to display in your library main screen, and the right side is used for Koha. So it's a very simple interface. So the left side can be customized as per your accordingly as per your requirement. You can customize it anything you can add here. It is a complete open code. Okay, I have added here a clock, quote, a day of quote of the day, and one more is new arrival of the books. The new arrival books, it doesn't fetch from Koha. You need to add manually in the Inout file directory so that it can fetch from Inout directly. So it is not work what we say. It doesn't take books data from Koha database. So the banner which I am talking about, it was here. Okay, college name here. So if you want text data, you can add your college name. It will display here. If you want a banner here instead of a name, so you need to go to setup and change it to the banner, and then you need to replace a image in the image directory in the Inout management system. So it will it will take the image here.
Instead of that, clock also you can use.
Yes. So this is the in. It is showing the entry time, USN, and in. Right now there is no image, so it is by default placeholder I have placed. Okay, so it is showing a placeholder there, and yeah, statistical data at the end. So like it will show you male, female, how many checked in, and day count. Many people were having requirement for like in the previous previous model of Koha. I have displayed a type of category of Patreons in the display panel. But over the time, I realized that it is not that much necessary. Like many libraries having a lot of categories in their for their users. So it was exceeding the screen, and it was not looking good also. So for that reason, I have just kept very simple for this time. So same with the out timing, it will show you the total time duration. This is 1 minute 7 seconds, and exit timing. So all will be recorded and stored in the database. So if you have any idea or any suggestion or any doubts for this interface, you can please ask.
Yes, sir. I would like to ask here.
Yes.
These last 4 things, no, we have put here 0001. What's this? I don't understand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Omkar.
Yes.
This is what I want to give 2 suggestions.
Yes, please. Please tell.
One is it is only to flex the only current users.
Sorry.
It flex the database from the only current users, not it won't take the expert students, expert users.
Expect users. Yes, sir. Yes.
You have to add for that expert students also, users also, because they are all also members and they are using the library.
Oh, sir, can you please define what is the expect users?
Expired. The members
Sir,
who are
yes, I have added the code for it. Like I think it's your suggestion only in the last email we have discussed.
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you some. So in earlier models, this line of code was not there. Date expiry. Okay. So what it does, you know, if the expiry date is exceeding the today's date, like it is expired before today's date, then it will show you error in the end. Okay, so if we go to the desk, okay, so here. So it will show you this one error. So contact librarian for more details. So invalid or expired USN. Okay, and contact librarian for more details. So it will show you like that. So let me show you how it looks.
No, I want to remove that one. They have to count it.
Yes, sir, but okay, you don't want that option.
Yeah.
Okay, so any specific reason, sir?
They want also the count.
Okay, so expired expired users also are able to go to inside the library.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a very simple, sir. As I told you, so you need to remove this code. That is the only thing. You don't need to remove anything. Just in the main file, you need to remove this and to first semicolon, and it will not check. On the line number 15 in the main PHP file, the main PHP file will be located in the process and operations main file. In the line number 15, just remove and to first single column, single quotes. So it will work fine, sir. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And yes. Thank you. And one more.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Okay, you can proceed, sir. Ravi, sir.
Yes, sir. Please. Is it possible to allow you? May you include that guest also?
No, sir. Guest is not possible because it is taking inputs from Koha. Yes. If you want a guest, then I need to develop something, an additional model for the Inout management system where you can register the guest in the Inout only, and it will be accessible through Inout. It will be not related to any Koha. So it's a process. It will be like if you have a get register, it will be show you a simple form. You need to fill the form, create the user, and if you are providing them ID or barcode, you have to provide them, and they can do that transaction like in the limited time. Like you can give the time to them, like 2 days you can access, or 4 days you can access, or 6 days you can access. That you can do that.
No, for guests they have to only enter their names and their time also. That's all. For a time of entering the library, they have to enter their name.
Okay.
And time will be appear, and they have to count.
Okay. It is a lengthy processor, and you need to give your system access to the guest. It is not. I think it is not feasible. If I'm not wrong, sir. Right?
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. If you want, yes, sir. Please.
Actually, I want to ask a question regarding instead of using when student enter, when they scan their ID card, it will show in. when they exit, it will show out. Instead of shall we use instead of in entry, and instead of out, shall we use exit like?
Yes, sir. It is a very simplified. Okay. So if you go to the dash.php file, okay. So there are here line number 173, or you can say it starts from. It starts from line number 164. Okay.
Okay.
So whatever there in the spam tag. Okay. So this is the out. So you can write it as exit. Here is the in. You can enter it as a entry.
Okay.
Okay, it's a very simple code, sir. Then if you want to
file name is
file name is dash.php.
dash.php.
Yes.
The line
Here,
number 1.
Line number it will start from 165. Okay. There are many messages here. It is starting from 165. Okay.
Okay.
So inside the spam tag, you can change here. This is a spam tag open. Okay. And this is the out here, and this is the in here. So you can change this out to anything exit or out or whatever it is. Or for in, if you want to change, it will change the in.
Entry, like enter entry, like
yes. Then it will come a message option here. It is also same as spam is there. Okay. So whatever you're seeing in the green, you can change it. So like it will show you the name here. Okay. Then USN it will show you here. Okay. Entry time it will show you here. So you can change it in time or out time like that. Same here is the one message. You just check it in, wait for 10 seconds to check out. You can add here your default message. Okay. There one more is there, invalid or expired librarian. Invalid or expired card number. Then exit timing is there. And last one, you just check it out, wait for 10 seconds to check in. So you can change this message. Even you can change the scan your ID card. Okay, you can add your simple, what we say, line of code here. Okay. So this will be reflected here. Okay, scan your ID card. You can change the gentleman, ladies check in, check out, they count. But it will just change the front. Because in the gentleman, it is counting the males, in the ladies, it will counting the females. Okay, so if you see here, and
another one, another issue, that is sign out, automatic sign out. That is also issue. What is the in the 5.3 version automatic sign out?
For that, sir, I have added actually a code here. Let me see. Yes. For that, sir, I have added a single this line of code here, so it will not get signed off.
Okay.
The issue was PHP by default have a session timing of 2 hours. Okay, so 2 hours of inactivity in the application, it will sign off. It will close all the sessions of open web applications. So if you don't have 2 hours in activity on your Inout management dashboard, then it will sign off automatically. That was the issue. Then I have created one here, singles code. Okay. What this code will do, sir? It will refresh the page every 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. So if we see here, it will show you. It is getting. It will display. It will get refreshed every 10 seconds. So it will not get signed out.
Okay.
It will show activity on your what we say on your server, and it will not take any resources because it is a simple reload function. So it is not taking anything from database. So it will not hit the database each time it gets refreshed.
Okay.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
How do you go into this particular page through PHP?
Which one?
This one you're showing right now on screen.
It is a very simple, sir. So in the main directory, okay, if you see the D dash, it is open.
Yeah.
So the file opens. It is a D dash.php.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So if you want to do any modification, you can ask. We will see what we can do.
Okay, if anybody have doubts regarding there are three interfaces. Is it, sir? Master and admin and another one is user. Three interface.
Yes, yes, yes. So yes.
Interface. Okay, anybody have questions? And also you can mention about marks, sir. Mark record.
Yes, yes. I will.
One topic that we have, that is included in this webinar.
Yeah. Yes. So should we be moving on? Like, if you have any other question, like you can ask that. Let me give you a little bit of glimpse, like how you are going to do the new arrival books. Okay, so in the asset folder, you will see an image file. Okay, and here you will see a banner. Okay, so this banner will be your display banner here in the Inout management system, where I showed you in the what we say college name, right? So the banner size should be 890 pixel into 150 pixel, and it will be replaced with using this image. So, and then then there is a folder called books. Okay, so here are the 8 books. So these are also this should be a PNG images, and the name should be same with like 1 2 3 4 5 2 8 until 8, and the resolution of the image should be 150 into 200. So you can simply prepare these images, rename it, and you can just replace it here, and it will automatically affect it on the what we say on the dashboard. So I didn't have developed a model where it can upload the images, because it's a bulky to store that many images on the server. So this is a manual process. So each and every time, whenever you want to change the book, it will get deleted from here, and it will get replaced by the new images which you have entered in. So these are the 8 images for books, and there is an image called banner, where you can easily what we say change the banner of your college. Even you can change the placeholder here. This is the placeholder we are using for default, which patrons don't have image. Okay, and this is the background image for code section. So even this also you can change it with a specific resolution and specific name. So there is no need to change in the code, but let's just make sure that the name should be correct and the format should be correct. So it worked really good. Yes. So yeah, should we move to the next topic, sir?
Yes, sir. Actually, this is going to mention one topic regarding the mark import. When we try to import the data from Excel to mark, when we convert the data to mark, we faced a problem regarding the single title. If you suppose you have single title and 10 item, suppose you migrate so those data mark data to Koha software. So 10 items itself it shows as a 10 10 titles. 10 items shows as a titles. So it is incorrect most of time when you want to search for the titles of your library collection, it will show very wrong. So that reason he also found the solution, and he is writing a research article in this regard. Maybe he is some
question. I need to just ask, like, how many people are facing this issue. The issue is, let me describe in details. Okay, so we have a non-ISBN book, the books which doesn't have ISBN. Okay, and having multiple publications, and you can say multiple volumes. And when we try to migrate it into the Koha, okay, so all the items are migrated as a title in the Koha. So this is the, I think, issue, and I need your like like how many people are facing this issue, and any other people have come across any solution about this, or like what we can do to make this a really good system. So I need some feedback from the people from you, sir. So please tell me if anyone occurred this challenge. So please, if anybody.
Sir, all are facing the same problem, but if anybody have the solution for that problem, they can share.
Okay, excuse me. Let me ask you.
Mahesh, you can. You also can.
Yeah. Okay. What I actually do for this as a solution, there are a lot of, we know that there are a lot of Excel formulas are there, you know that. So in a sheet, if the records doesn't have any ISBN number, we can create a unique number for the each rows in a Excel through a specific Excel formula. So by using that formula, we can give a unique number for each same records. So that Excel formula can also be used for creating a unique ID for each same rows. That means at least 3 or 4 columns should be written in the same way. That means author's name should be the same, title should be same, and also the edition should be same, so that we can merge or considering these 3 columns, we can assign a unique ID for the each records. So considering that ID, we can merge the unique records. That means that ID will be considered as an ISBN. So there is also an option is there, Excel formula. By using that formula, we can create a unique ID for the same records. So I do usually do that.
No, have you worked out, sir? That one
Yeah, that is workful. But the condition is that the text, the title, the author, and the edition should be same. That means the data should be exactly same. Then only it will generate the same unique numbers. There is a formula is there. That
Yes,
can also
actually, Mahesh sir is correct. So it is the Excel formula which will combine 3 fields into single, and it will compare with the number with the other books items, and it will generate a similar what we say a dummy ISBN number, you can say.
Yeah.
And
condition is there.
yes, and how it will work, sir? If you have a single books with the 10 items, so it will give you a same ISBN for the 10 items, and Mahesh sir has mentioned that title, author, and one more thing.
Edition.
Right? So based on edition, it will what we say increment the number, increment the ISBN number, and it is a complete incremental process. And then once the file is prepared, then we convert it into the mark. Okay, and after converting the mark, okay, in the mark it will show you title plus items. Okay, in that field there is a mark, you can find a find and replace feature. Okay, where you will delete that ISBN mark tag from the mark file. So it will the dummy ISBN will not be uploaded into your Koha system.
Exactly.
Right. So this is how it works. Okay. So I'm working on it on a detailed guide so that it can be accessible to many librarians, because this is a major requirement.
It should be accessible.
Yes. So I have sorry.
Yeah, the people who knows may not share everything. So the things should be shared. As a community, we should share everything.
Yes. So this is the thing. So let's see, sir. मैं उसके वो documentation ready कर रहा हूँ. It's almost ready, sir. So let it publish, and it will be available for all. So that, and it's a very like easy guide. You can say easy process. Everyone can do it on their own. Like I have migrated around 30,000 books in non-ISBN, which is very successfully. It get migrated with titles also and items also.
Okay, sir. Maybe we pray for his publication as done as early as possible.
Yes, if it is not done, sir, I will wait another 15 to 20 days and I will release it, sir. It's been 6 months actually. 6 months or maybe papers ready होके ही मुझे 6 months हुए हैं, लेकिन it's not yet still published. But the idea was found in around 2016, sir, 16 to 17. Thanks to the librarians who helped me to do these things. But it was done on that time. In between, I was not connected to Koha, so I was doing some other things. So then again, I come into this field right now. So I have taken all the books and notes from it. Then I have started doing that things again. So let's hope, sir, another 15 days we will wait. Then if it is not happening, then I will publish it on the blogs. And if possible, we will make a video also on that, so that it will be helpful for everyone.
Yes, sir. Really, we appreciate your contribution towards Elias.
Yes, it will be very useful.
Because you are not our profession, even though you took this much of.
Sir, this is just the interest, sir. Interest based, because I love books. Okay, so I love reading books. I love libraries. Whenever I visit. Whenever, like, I travel a lot. So whenever I go, I visit libraries and see how their systems are working and all the things. So technology and library is a good combination for me to work.
You people, and you are also giving a remarkable contribution to the community. So I always yeah.
So
anyway, let us.
Yeah. So let me come to one last point, sir. Okay, the future enhancement of Inout management system. So I'm planning on two things. One is suggested by Mr. Kushagra from Chhattisgarh. That is pattern registration through Aadhaar card QR code. Okay. So as many institutions, this is the standard procedure. Like whenever students get entry in the college, admission in the college, they acquire some time to the students. So the students will come to the library. In the Koha, they fill the manual, all the information, and then register their user. And in some institution, in like Karnataka, if you see the USN number, to generate a USN number, it will take a semester. So for a single semester, you need to give a dummy temporary, you can say, access number, user USN number to the user. Then again, you have to change it in the future after they get the valid USN number. The pattern registration through Aadhaar card QR code, how it works, this is the idea of one of our librarian from Chhattisgarh, Kushagra sir. So they give me the idea, like every Aadhaar code having a QR code. It is not connected to this system is not connected to the any government sites, or there is no need to any eKYC kind of thing. It is a simple thing. So every Aadhaar card is having a QR code which contains some major information. Okay, like name, date of birth, phone number, email address, and Aadhaar number. So I'm planning in Inout, like in the Inout, we should scan Aadhaar card, okay, and it will generate a batch file for you to import in the Koha. So how it will work? It is a very simple process, okay. So you need to create a batch in the Inout system. Example, computer science branch and 2022 first semester. Okay, so this is the batch. And you need to just like you are scanning the books, right? When check-in, check-out, you have to scan the QR code of Aadhaar card, and it will adding users in the in the batch. Okay, and when the batch will get exported, it will comes along with the library code and branch code. Okay, and default expiration date. Okay, you can say, and many other things which you want, like branch name, okay, like semester, which semester they have admitted, and all the things will become along with the batch export option. So I'm planning on that to reduce the work of librarian, because in each year minimum 1,000 to 1,500 students get entry in the Koha database, and it is a very big headache, you can say, which is like human errors are more, so we have to rectify it. Sometimes students don't give valid information, so if you use the Aadhaar card information, it will be very useful. I have to mention one more thing here. We are not going to read Aadhaar number from their Aadhaar card. Okay, it is very clear instructions. Okay, we are not going to read Aadhaar card from their Aadhaar card number. Instead, Aadhaar card number, we are going to fetch all the information from the Aadhaar card. So this will save a lot of time, I think, because the major things like name, email address, phone number, and date of birth is very major information, which will be stored in the Koha database very securely. And once the batch get exported, you can in the one click you can import that whole list into the Koha database. So if you want me to if you want me to develop, then I need some feedback from your side, whether it is useful for you people or whether it is useful for the community. I will try to add this thing in our management systems.
Okay, maybe I think we have very productive interactive session with Mahesh sir also, and also you might have known that Mahesh sir, his website Leap Technophile, is it, sir?
Yeah, look, Technophile. I do maintain a blog.
Even a lot of information, and I think Vimal Kumar, he is also. He is a great source of. It is like a encyclopedia for Koha. Koha
Yes, yeah, a proper one from Kerala, and he is also very open.
Okay, and we have very good interactive section. And now I would request Sridhar sir.
Yes, Niranjan, I'm here.
Yeah. I request you propose the word of thanks. He is our Kuvempu University Assistant Librarian, and he is also maintaining Koha and all. So he is also very interested in our topic. So he is going to propose the word of thanks on this webinar. Yeah, proceed, sir.
Thank you, Niranjan. So good afternoon, everyone. So it's been time for lunch, but before going for lunch, it's time to express the gratitude to all the stakeholders who have made this webinar a great success. Okay. So first and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Takeru sir, the founder of Playtech Software Company, for accepting the request to be part of this particular webinar and sharing important technical details of this Inout management system, and also demonstrating the live installation of Inout management system. Along with this particular thing, I'm also thankful to Omkar sir for addressing all the queries that has been raised by the participants, and for being so patient, and it's highly appreciable, sir. You have been addressing all the queries that's been raised by all the participants. We thank you, sir. I would also like to express my gratitude to Dr. M. Venkatesh, Principal, DVS College of Arts, Science and Commerce College, Shivamogga, for presiding over this seminar, for this webinar. I also thank Dr. A.T. Padmegoda, Principal, DVS Winning College, Shivamogga, for his introductory remarks and setting the tone for this particular webinar. I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the chairman of this particular webinar, Dr. Dharani Kumar sir, who is also the chairman of the Department of Library and Information Science at Kuvempu University, and all the faculty members for being so cooperative, encouraging, and providing advices to the organizing team. My sincere gratitude to the DVS Management Committee, the IQAC team, and all the staff members of the DVS College for encouraging and providing and great support in the smooth conduct of this particular webinar. My special thanks to Niranjan, the organizing secretary of this particular webinar, and also Manu Murthy, the local secretary, for meticulously planning and executing this particular webinar. So finally, the important part of gratitude goes to all the participants who have been very patient and who have been highly professional in the smooth conduct of this particular webinar. I thank you all the participants on behalf of the organizing team, and I also thank the organizing team and the DVS management committee for providing me an opportunity to extend my vote of thanks for this particular webinar. Over to you, Niranjan. Thank you.
Okay, sir. I also extend my sincere gratitude to Sridhar sir for his vote of thanks remarks. And feedback form we already shared in the message and also in the group. Once you fill, and within 5 minutes you'll get the certificate. Right? And I'm very happy. And also regarding if you have any doubts, and also suppose you want to go for what is that? AMC and all, Omkar also is planning to provide the AMC in Koha and also Inout management system. Suppose anybody want to go for the AMC, he will provide, and he is going to share his website detail. For further detail, you can go for that one.
थैंक यू सो मच सर. थैंक यू DVS टीम के लिए भी धन्यवाद सर. आपका भी धन्यवाद. और मुझे ये चांस देने के लिए. मुझे पता है कि सर इट्स अ वेरी लेस टाइम फॉर दिस वेबिनार बिकॉज इवन वी टॉक फॉर अ डे इट इज लेस फॉर इट. So let's cover it some more things in coming webinars if possible. If I get chance, then definitely we will meet again, sir, and we will discuss a little more further, which will help the community. Okay. Or thank you so much, everyone, for joining this webinar.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Shall we conclude, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Just fill out the feedback form, and you will get the certificate. We shared the same in both group and this webinar group. Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All.
Thank you, Niranjan.
Okay, sir. Thank you.